You probably clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, but listen closely. Watch until the very end, and by the time we hit the 1-minute mark, your entire perspective on women will change forever. What if I told you that everything you think you know about love is a lie? You've been led to believe that women fall for the nicest guy, the richest guy, or the most attractive guy. But the truth is, women don't love men, not in the way you think. They don't fall for your face, your money, or even your personality. They fall for something deeper, more primal, more psychological. And if you don't understand it, love will always feel like an unsolvable mystery. But by the end of this video, you won't just understand how women think. You'll know how to make them feel something so powerful, they'll never forget you. Oh, and before we continue, I've got something special for you. A free ebook, The Female Mind Control Handbook. It reveals the hidden secrets to making any woman crave you. Grab it now, link in the description or pinned comment. Now, let's dive in. First sign, women don't love you. They love how you make them feel. Let me share a secret most men will never understand. Women don't love you. Not your face, not your wallet, not even your personality. What they love is how you make them feel. That's right. Love to a woman isn't a logical structure. It's an experience, an emotional high she never wants to come down from. You could be the most handsome, successful, well-dressed guy in the room, but if she doesn't feel something powerful around you, she'll forget you faster than yesterday's news. Psychologists call this emotional imprinting. This is why a woman can meet two men on the same day, one who says all the right things but bores her, and another who teases her, challenges her, and makes her laugh until she can't breathe. Guess who she'll be thinking about that night? It's not fair, right? You could be the better choice, the safer option, the more loyal man, and yet she'll always choose the man who makes her feel alive. Most guys fail because they try to impress her with accomplishments or convince her with logic. But the men women actually obsess over create an emotional roller coaster, a mix of tension, excitement, mystery, and comfort. They make her chase the high. Ever wondered why women always go back to their exes, even when they swear they're done? It's not because of who he is, it's because of how he made her feel. Second sign, the more you chase, the less she feels. Have you ever sent a text and waited hours for a reply? Have you ever felt that slow-burning anxiety, wondering if she's losing interest? Now flip it around. Have you ever had someone who was too available? Someone who texted back instantly, said yes to everything you asked? How did that make you feel? Women are wired for anticipation. A man who is always there, always texting, always available creates zero tension, and tension is what makes attraction electric. Here's a harsh truth. When a man chases, he destroys the very thing that could make her fall for him. It's human psychology. We don't value what we already have. We crave what we might lose. The moment she knows she has you, her brain relaxes. And when her brain relaxes, attraction fades. This is why high-value men never chase. They lead. They let a woman come to them. And when she does, they don't give her everything at once. They create mystery, make her wonder, because the second she stops wondering about you, she starts forgetting you. Third sign, women don't want a nice guy. They want an unshakable man. Let's talk about the nice guy epidemic. Women say they want a nice guy, but what they really mean is they want a man who is kind, but not weak. A lot of guys get this wrong. They think being nice means saying yes to everything, never disagreeing, never taking the lead. But let me ask you, would you respect a man who never challenges you? Would you trust a leader who always bends? Of course not. Here's the secret. Women are drawn to strength, not just physical strength, but emotional strength. The kind of man who doesn't flinch under pressure. The kind of man who doesn't beg for approval. The kind of man who can walk away from anyone, even her, if he has to. This is why women are addicted to stoic men. A man who isn't reactive. A man who stays calm in chaos. A man who, when she tests him, because, oh, she will test him, doesn't fold like wet paper. A woman doesn't need another friend. She doesn't need a therapist. She needs a man who stands firm when everything else is shaking. Fourth sign, love is a game of perception, not reality. Let's break down one of the biggest illusions about love, the idea that people fall for each other based on reality. You might think a woman falls for you because of who you are, what you do, or how you treat her. But the truth, She's not falling in love with you. She's falling in love with the story she's created about you in her mind. Psychologists call this cognitive projection. When a woman meets you, she doesn't experience you as you actually are. She experiences you through a lens shaped by her past, her insecurities, her fantasies, and her subconscious beliefs. This is why a woman can go from obsessed with you to indifferent overnight. It's not that you changed, it's that her perception of you changed. The men women stay with aren't necessarily the most logical choice. They're the ones who keep her mind engaged. If you can shape how she perceives you, you shape how she loves you. Fifth sign. If she feels safe, she'll never leave. After everything we've covered, the emotional high, the mystery, the perception, there's one final truth about love that overrides everything else. A woman doesn't stay because of how much she loves you. She stays because she feels safe. And I don't just mean physical safety, I mean emotional safety. The deep subconscious certainty that when she's with you, she's protected from both the outside world and her own emotional chaos. Women are naturally more emotionally fluid than men. Their emotions shift like the tide. One day, they're passionate and obsessed. The next, they're distant and unsure. This isn't manipulation, it's biology. And in a world where her emotions are constantly shifting, the one thing she craves more than anything? A man who is unshakable. This is where true Stoicism comes in. Most men think being emotionally strong means being distant or emotionless. That's wrong. The strongest men aren't cold, they're consistent. A woman feels safe when she knows you don't break under pressure. You don't lash out when things go wrong. You don't let her emotions dictate your emotions. The women who stay, the ones who never lose interest, never stray, never stop being in love. They've found a man who makes them feel safe in a way no other man can. This is Zoologix. If you found this valuable, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more strategies that put you ahead. Stay sharp, stay stoic, and let them chase.